I can't hear you.
What is the global perspective on the electric vehicle policies, and which are the most advanced, countries in terms of advancements in the electric vehicle space?
Many countries are working on it. There are countries who have got good fossil fuel reserves. They are slightly reluctant. The vehicle manufacturers there are still thinking that they can create petrol guzzlers. But there are countries like Japan, like us, who are not only working on electric vehicles, they're also working on hydrogen fuel. And my personal analysis is that very soon you'll find the world slowly moving towards electrical vehicles. And the moment the hydrogen fuel technology is perfected, large number of vehicles will go on to that. Today, there are truck manufacturers in India who created truck that can move on electrical vehicle technology. Now, look at the advantage. The initial cost may be slightly high, but the haulage will become cheaper. You're not using fuel that costs so high. You're only using electricity, which is at a much lesser cost. So work is in progress, and in progress in a successful manner.
What is the government's take on the component of PLI that has been recently introduced for the automobile industry for the electrical vehicles, because that is going to drive manufacturing
That is this incentive has come because the work is already going on, and we would like the work to gallop and go at a much faster pace.
And when we talk about electric vehicles, are India's roads meant for electric vehicles? Highways, yeah, we have come a long way.
There is no problem.
No problems with that. And
there is no problem.
And the EV is not being covered under the FAME policy, FAME scheme.
The EV are promoting anybody who wants to come and set up infrastructure for EVs. There are London bus model for electrical vehicles, where you take the vehicle on lease and do a profit sharing with the company which brings the vehicle, so that your initial high cost is not there, and you can introduce electrical vehicles into the town and municipalities for running within the township. Like I said, it works out as a model. It works much better if you run the electrical vehicles within the cities, and intercity you change over to CNG, LPG, and all other systems.
There are companies who are having a strong Chinese connection. Now they are also bringing importing a lot of stuff from China, and positioning that in India, because this is a new domain that is taking shape in this country. Your views, if at all you would like to share?
The Chinese are concerned, there has always been a problem of the what I would term as the ultimate looks very attractive. Whatever goods are produced, but quality-wise there are problems. There is nothing in India that cannot be done, which is being done in China. It is manufactured in India. It's only a very small portion of lithium that is needed. Very small portion, not very large portion. So as the manufacturer confidence comes in, and PLI, etc., are the schemes by which we want to give that confidence to the manufacturers, change over something which is good for the something which is good for a sustainable, environmental friendly system.
My observation, sir, before we close this primary discussion around the beautiful, important subject, is that see the way they entered the mobile market in this country, and they got a major chunk. And today the Chinese companies are competing, and they are having a huge chunk of the entire huge India's mobile market. I mean Xiaomi, Realme, and all that, and Vivo. I mean they are ruling the roost in the electronics segment, despite India having Nokia and other companies who started on a very strong and a very stable note. Today they are nowhere, and we can see how the Chinese entered with the low quality products, low price products. And today even the Indian companies which tried to enter the market like Reliance and all, Anil Ambani's ADAG and all that, they all vanished, and they all have perished. But the Chinese have really, because of the huge money that they come with, the huge pockets that they come with, they have been able to sustain, capture the market, and they are ruling the roost. Even the Koreans are finding it difficult to compete. Don't you think the same fates awaits the EV segment for the in India?
See, see, mobile market